everyone watching our video. We're Vape'n Cuz, I'm Michael.
I'm George.
And today we're reviewing
the iVogo Cherry Bomba.
Boom.
Boom.
So we got the iVogo Cherry Bomb, the unboxing part of it. So on the bottom of the device, you have got the website. At the top of the device, you have got thank you for vaping. On the side, you got Cherry Bomber. On the other side, you got Cherry Bomber. And at the back, you got the symbol of the Cherry Bomber lady on top of a rocket with the big boobies. And on the front, you've got the actual picture of the Cherry Bomber with the lady holding the item in her hands. Very lovely. Right, let's get into this lovely box. Ooh, very lovely. And in there, surprise, surprise, look at that. You've got the actual Cherry Bomber. Fantastic. Let's get this bad boy out. There we are. So, look at that. Just look at it. Can you see it? Are you sure you can see it? Look at the engraving. So much engravings. At the top, you've got obviously a 510. On the side, you've got a button. That's how you fire it. On the bottom, that's where you screw your screws. So we'll explain everything about that. So yeah, that's our unboxing of the Cherry Bomber. All right.
Here we have the Cherry Bomber completely disassembled. We have the main body. We have really nice engraving in here. It's not engraving, it's indented. It's, I don't know, how do they done this? Not stamped? No.
Embossed.
Embossed. Oh, something. You want clouds? We got clouds. Cherry Bomber. The nice girl in here with the nice roundy airbag things. Very appealing. She's sitting on the missile, the bomber. And then there's a certain word there that we're not gonna pronounce. So, beep, all cloners. And then you have a serial number at the bottom. And we have venting in the middle. And we have the two threads. I'll show you what these are for later on. Inside the body, one detail, do not pay attention to all the scuffs and the scratches. You'll know why this happened later on. We have a really nice machined, everything is nice and smooth, apart from the scuffs, don't pay any attention. We have a magnet there to hold the door in place. We have the 510 place here, the hole for put the button assembly. And we have made only in the Philippines, masterpiece, custom vapes. There we go, so let's start assembling this beast. So, I need to think a bit because this is quite complicated, there's 20 pieces in total. It doesn't come like this, we just disassemble for you guys to have a look at it. Let's start with the button. You see this spring? Don't forget this spring. Then you put the screw on the back of it. This is not as easy as you might think. This is actually quite hard. Get in there, for God's sake. This is so annoying. You guys have no idea how annoying this is. Catch the threads. Okay, it's done. Now for this part.
Did you straight spring?
Yes. Just there. There. This comes with one pre-installed, one of these connections, but I decided to put the other one as well. Because I don't know, more conductivity I would presume, if you have two on it. This is very fiddly to build up, so if you want to give it a good spring clean, yeah, but you can disassemble it all, but my god, this is a lot of pieces.
It's like a Meccano set.
A bit of Lego, a bit of Meccano, yeah.
If you're on board, if you've got time to spare.
There we go. That wasn't so bad. You can see this goes up and down. depending on your battery size or whatever. So now, oh, before this, we have to make the 510. So that goes in there. This goes on later. The rim insulator. Like so. And then you want to put it in the mud, like that, insulator. There's a flat section to this round copper bit I just put in. You want the flat section to be pointing at the button. And then screw on the rest. I'm using a kitchen knife. That's it. Now what you want to do, slide that in, because this bit's going to touch that one and it's going to make you a positive connection. Oh, let's push this down. And then the door should slide like that. And there we go. To lock this mod, you turn it to the side and then it won't fire. Upwards, and it goes all the way in. So there we go, the cherry bomber complete disassembled. Assembled, not disassembled. Almost complete. Completely assembled. So you guys have an idea what happened, what all this scratchiness and all these dents came from. We're gonna show you step by step. So to install the batteries, negative side down, negative side down. They didn't put any springs in this because this is supposed to be like pure conductivity.
Pure conductivity.
So you need a flathead or whatever stuff that fits in here, and you just screw on thing. You screw it on, and you screw it on.
Lovely.
There you go, you're done. Well, to be fair, you kind of put the dripper or something on your tank.
Let's put on the Zorro.
Anything, doesn't matter.
Zorro.
Right, if you have the Zorro, you screw it on. The 510 pin is floating, so there's no springs at all. It's just a solid piece of copper. And the battery now is loose. And now you tighten it up. Because if you tighten the battery first, you can't screw on the ATI or the tank all the way down. Now we have it.
So, tell me exactly what happened in this situation. Why can't you put on that back lid?
I got home, this was a day old.
We had fully tested this bad boy out. We were really happy about it.
Yeah, I took it to work to test it out, like day out, like how does it perform, any problems that would arise. I got home, I swapped my batteries because they were kind of flat. I went to try and take the lid off, I took the lid off. The lid came off. I swapped the batteries, I put these fully charged ones. I put this back in, but I forgot to adjust the thing I just told you about the thing. It wasn't screwing all the way down, so let me put the battery a bit better. The lid wouldn't come off at all.
It was seized in.
It doesn't even go in.
I laughed at that popped in. Okay, we can see. Oh!
Oh,
Sugar Christ, my heart went pop.
This does not go in. I don't even know if you can take it out now. Oh shit.
There we go. We had to stick this in a freezer to shrink. Oh, sorry, to shrink the metal components.
Yes. The machining was done really well, I have to be fair, but I think it was done so well that any thermal
There was
terrible
zero
variation.
tolerance on the machining. Zero tolerance. It was precisely to the
The
nanomil.
hair. I don't think even a hair would fit on the seams.
It
Now
would.
we can't even show you guys how it is. Because this is aluminium, it kind of expands and contracts with temperature changes. So the lid just got stuck in there. It was impossible to remove it without doing all of this. I contacted my vendor, and to be honest, I'm asking for my money back because there's loads of cons with this thing. And let's get
No,
back
not
to-
loads, but it was a
There's
massive
loads.
con.
There's big ones.
And we're going to be talking about that now.
Yes. What we were talking about, if you're carrying this in your pocket, oh, we're doing the review without the lid because we can't fit it in. If you have keys, you have this in your pocket or something metal, and by any accident, by any means or some chance or coincidence or whatever happens, anything metal gets in there, this is what happens. There you go. Positives. Before we start being really honest about this, let's talk about the pros. Let's be fair here. It's a really nice piece. For a clone,
For £35.
we cannot blame the cloners.
No.
iVogo did a really good job here because I've read on the internet the original has the same problems. The exact same problems. And it costs a bucket load of money.
How much are they roughly?
It's in the hundreds.
For that?
Yes.
For aluminium?
Yes.
I can carve a piece of my car out.
The original one I've checked and that is in the hundreds. So yeah. Really nice design. Button is really comfortable.
Was it fine?
The button is very comfortable. Man, it's a really nice mod. If it was mint.
So, we'll talk about it in a minute again, as you may know. So, the engravings on this are well executed. There is no faults in the engravement. Again, design of it really nice. Again, the lettering.
They did a-
F all cloners, like bam, right in your face. This is a cherry bomber. This is designed.
And that's a clone. And it's actually saying F all cloners as well.
Oh, the pun is amazing. So again, the build quality of it. I don't know what material metal this is, but I don't know the original one. But it's really
The battery is a bit loose. It's solid. It's amazing conductivity on it. You can upgrade the button for magnetic. It's full recommended, highly recommended. I don't know why. It's a beast of a mod. It has its flaws.
It's
we'll
not
tell
too
you.
heavy and it's not too light.
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's on,
What?
off, on, off. It's yeah. Go ahead.
You can lock the switch. Just flip it around and.
It's off.
Not very safe, but later on we'll tell you about it.
It's a
Yeah,
cloud
it's
chaser.
superb build construction. Very good machining. Apart from a little, they sanded a bit too much in there. The lid. They even implemented this magnum. That's a nice film. Magnet. That's not on the original, because the original door just keeps sliding off to keep it safe. But we can't show you.
It was a good. Oh, by the way, that door was really good. It was like when you closed it, sounded like a bolt of rifle. Like, and when you
Yes.
opened it, it was proper solid.
But for some reason, I don't know what happened. I cannot explain it to you. What happened there?
Well, it's now annihilated. The metal's all warped. Oh, maybe that's why it doesn't close. It's probably warped.
Yeah, but why did it warp in the first place? I was only trying to take the lid off. And it wasn't even in my pocket. I don't think you can bend that.
Oh my god.
How are you gonna bend that?
Yeah,
I have to be Superman.
Yeah, that's super solid.
This is ridiculously hard. Very light though,
Yeah.
but strong.
So what I find, again, George didn't mind it, but the machining on the inside, you know where they use the machines to engrave it, they should have finished it off, made it a bit more smoother.
They can't.
I know they can't, but it's again those attention to details, making those. Again, I think what caused this little issue is where they never polished the inside. You know where you went to slide it, make sure it's nice and free from debris and whatnot. But again, it's solidly constructed, so I give it that. So the main negatives was.
Well, you gave your opinion, I'll give mine. The insides, you don't feel anything. It's smooth as, well, not this side, that one. It's smooth as a baby's arse. You can see the marks, but it's nothing. There's nothing there.
Another negative what I find about it, because everything is metal, you've got copper and aluminium. I know what else materials they're going to use. I was thinking about ceramic, but this plastic
Ceramic
part.
cracks, I told you, ceramic would be a terrible idea for that.
But this is so plasticky. It's, I don't
It
like
couldn't be metal, it cannot be ceramic, because that would just break.
It could be something else, but I don't know.
What else?
They could have
There's
thought-
nothing else.
They could have thought of something, but I don't know. It's plastic,
Cotton?
and also sliding that into its place was really. It wasn't smooth.
Everything is tight.
This
it's
is
too
like-
tight.
Again, not being sexist, but this is a man's mod. Is on. You're either on or off type of shit. Oh.
What else? Negatives, yeah. By holding it in the hand for a day or two, it started to dig in. Really bad.
Yeah.
No, it was the first mod, because my hands are really rough. I'm a decorator, I'm used to sandpaper and all that stuff. This mod was actually hurting my hand. Like this corner here, when the lid was there. So basically, kind of like that. Was kind of,
Or were you just compensating so you don't drop it?
No, I was, driving and stuff. I was driving. And after a while, this part here was kind of annoying me. Like if I used it for a few more hours, I'll be like, screw you, kind of thing.
Yeah. And it warms up to your body temperature, so I don't know.
Yeah. More negatives. What else? The stuff you saw. This is really dangerous, man. They shouldn't have done that.
Anything like a coin or
If you-
cheese or anything that touches that will start firing.
I think if you use a 23...
If you put this in your bag or you go on an airplane and you leave the batteries in and something metal touches it, I'm sorry, that plane's gonna go down or you're gonna be permanently banned from any future flights. And you're going to put the reputation of vaping reputation to the floor. You're gonna go crashing and burning because
because of stupid ideas like this.
again,
you
mods are never safe anyways.
Yeah, you can't use a 23
Mil.
thing dripper in there, especially if you have the sub-tank full original version,
Yeah.
the full size one. You can't put it in there.
It's gonna start
The moment you
firing.
screw it on, it's gonna fire.
Again, a silly design of how they've done it.
They should have insulated in there or something. This is really stupid. That was a really stupid idea. I'm sorry, this is the most stupid idea of everything.
Cherry bombers, mate. Come on, mate.
It looks nice. Yeah, this is actually a walking bomb. That's why they called it a freaking bomber.
It has that thrill that like thrill seekers taking it to the limit when you're driving on the edge of a cliff and you're doing those burnouts. You know if you F up, you're gonna die. It's like this. You're carrying
A bomb. It
A
looks
bomb.
like a bomb switch. You know the trigger?
yeah. That proper World War II veteran. Fire! Kids are sleeping. Boom! And look at that. Boom! Just pure battery. The coils, and the battery. That's it.
Yeah, that's very low voltage drop on this mod. If any.
Oh
'Cause
no,
aluminium
you can't replace this.
What? I know I can't replace the 0077 because 7 is my number. Everything I've done in 7, and this one was 0077. And I'm gonna have
Special request asks them to make a clone of the clone.
a clone of this of the clone. 0077, man, that was beautiful.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, I really like this mod until that stuff happened.
So in general, it's a good device. Again, it's a cloud chaser, very well built. Unfortunately, we did have a. I don't know if there's others like this. Is there others? There was a complete. There's loads.
There's loads. I've
There's
checked. There's loads of it. It's too much.
It's a shame. It is a shame. It's a really nice device.
Very
But
well made.
It's that one thing that makes
one?
it go
No.
down. Well, many
The
design.
door? Oh, and another one we forgot to mention, the locking mechanism. This is not a mechanism at all. This is just a button that goes around.
It's a guessing game. It's
Yeah, many times I've grabbed it.
Jack in the box, dun 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 until it goes. Ba-dum.
Yeah. Because your finger going on it, and this thing goes around, and there.
For
It's gone.
example, I have friends that doesn't vape or don't know battery safety and all that stuff. if they're playing around with that and just squeezing, or just I let someone borrow that and not aware of the dangers this can cause, they can blow the crap out of their hands and have aluminium infused into their bones.
Eyeballs and so what. What else was? This button, I checked on the internet as well, because I had the same problem. The spring inside of it, it gets hot. Not all the time, but for some magical reason.
It's not gold plated.
Maybe some goblin is working inside of it, and when it decides for it to go wrong, it makes it go wrong.
No, not one thing went wrong. Everything at one go.
This is a safety hazard.
You just being bombed.
Yes. You're walking around with a bomb in your hand. That's it. This is a walking bomb. There's too much to go wrong with it. Oh, the spring heats up. For some reason, most of the time it doesn't.
Jesus.
But if it does one time, that's it. Your spring goes, and when you do that, the button's just gonna go down because there's no resistance whatsoever because the spring dies, and it fires.
He had to have elastic band to isolate it.
Yeah, the elastic band going under the button so it wouldn't go down.
And we had to stick it in the freezer, and I was scared of his freezer going boom.
Yeah, and we have to stretch the spring so we make it work a little bit, and
For this video to be alive. So, thumbs up, thumbs down.
thumbs down.
I didn't even finish my sentence.
Thumbs down. I'm sorry, it's a really nice mod, but I cannot recommend this
If none
in
of
my
those,
right mind.
if we never had any of those problems, this video will probably get a thumbs up. But unfortunately, all of those things arise. We only had one thumbs down. It was just that I'm not going to do it. Is when you stick it in, it's gonna one destroy your atty, and two cause your pocket to it be no pocket, it'd be a hole. But so again, I'm sorry. I give it a thumbs down.
Oh yeah, but price, we never mentioned it.
How much was it?
I paid 35 pounds. Let's round it up. 35 pounds. It's cheap. If you want competition, power
Grade.
straight, dual battery, dual 18650,
Again, those type of
pure
things.
conductivity, everything else is fine. It's just those safety things
It's
could have
what-
been easily avoided.
what we are looking for. I'm sorry, guys. Is safety. For God's sake, mech mods are not safe, and we're looking for every single.
Mech mods are supposed to be used by advanced vapors.
Absolutely. Exactly. But the thing is those safety
But this-
features that stop it from bloody exploding in your hands
I
are
categorize
failing.
myself as an advanced vapor. I've been vaping since the first e-cigarette came out.
I'm
the
an-
Chinese made the
However,
20-pound ones.
I'm an advanced vapor as well, but I'm dumb most of the time. I'm dumb. I do stupid things, and I don't think twice. And
I
then
think 5 times.
I will I'll lock it. That's fine. It's locked. I know it's locked. I'll put it in my bag. I'll leave it in my car. And when I come back to my car is disintegrated because I don't think twice. Is that actually locked? Those things that advanced vapors, more than
Oh,
advanced,
there you go.
it's not firing. You caught it on camera. Another fail. It's those things to reassure
It's
you.
too many.
The safety
safety-
features are failing. It shouldn't happen.
What safety? There is no safety feature.
Like the lock, it fails on you. It doesn't lock. It unlocks when you.
You should have a ball bearing underneath it, underneath the button, so when you kind of slide it that way, the ball bearing just went through a tiny dip to the button, just went click. At least to hold it, because there's nothing holding that.
You can blow on it and it will unlock.
Look, it's unlocking, it's locked, and it's unlocked. It's nothing. This is not a locking feature, it looks like a bad design. Oh. I don't know. I don't like the locking mechanism.
Is it
I
the-
hate it. It's the worst locking mechanism ever devised.
I know.
Ever.
I tell you what's good about it though. It's a good door stopper.
Yeah, or a blunt weapon.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you can break somebody's window. You can make, if you put the button stuck and you put it under somebody's car, it's a bomber. It's a cherry bomber.
Right guys, that's the review of the cherry bomber. I'll have my thumbs down.
Yeah, that's a cherry bomber.
That's
Cherry bomber.
we're vaping because I'm Michael.
I'm George.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.